Welcome to Glenburnie this morning. It's a lovely sunny morning after a good shower of rain last night. About 1,000 cattle here today, probably a few more bullocks, probably 300 odd bullocks. We led the job off today, probably not quite as strong as last week, but our first pen, Ronnie Jones's bullocks from Congarong, they had their 2 teeth and they made $3.25 a kilo and great quality. His second pen were the 4-tooth bullocks, and they're a good pen of them, 11 in the line, and they made $3.28 a kilo. So we'll get the weights back shortly, but it's a pretty good result for those. We'll just move on to these cattle here, Graham Savages, Graham and Marg Savage from out at Moorack. Only young steers, $3.28 a kilo, lovely quality. Been running just next to the Blue Lake on plenty improved pasture, lovely quality. The next pen here, Graham and Margaret Savage, I don't think you'd find a better pen of young bullocks, $3.30 a kilo. Just have a look at the shape and quality of those Angus steers. The next pen here, these are Chris and Rose Allen's bullocks from out at Compton, and they've made $3.20 a kilogram. And they probably the last of a fair few they've been selling, just the tail end of them, but they've still done a super job of them. We've got numerous more pens of the coloured cattle. Most of the coloured bullocks today are probably making that $3.12 to $3.18 a kilo, probably a few cents cheaper, but some of the processors have wound back their kills and a couple of them have dropped days off. So, you know, this is where the levels is at the moment. It's still very, very acceptable to our clients. As I'm saying, you can sell a bullock for $3.20 to $3.30 and go back in and buy a good steer weaner and put back in the spot. On to the Vealers now. The no brand steers in here, Graham and Margaret Savages, they made $3.23, the 3 no branders, and they're great quality Murray Grey steers, bought by Moore's Meat out of Melbourne. The 2 loiners, they made $3.24, Fennels Richards from out of Glencoe, they made $3.24, and this big grey shoulder steer, he made $3.15, and he's bought by Herds at Geelong. Some lovely grain fed steers there, Count Terry Ryan. They've made $3.30 and they've gone off to Herds. The Limousin heifer on the loin belonging to Jason Moleseed, that heifer there, she's made $3.26, and the bull, it's a mid-back limo bull, he made $3.02 a kilo, which is great money for a bull. 2 lovely quality Hereford heifers here at Count Neville Higgs from out of Compton. They've made $3 a kilogram, and they, plenty of weight in those heifers. And then we've got another heifer there on the loin. The loin heifer there, she's made $2.80. So that's pretty handy money for heifers. These Hereford heifers here, Ken Badnock's, the handy quality, they just probably heifers have lost a calf or something like that, but they've made $2.98 a kilogram, and are bought by Tees Brothers at Narracourt. So they're fresh enough, but just not fat, but you can see they probably could do with more, but at $2.98, it's a good time to sell. Just a few plainer Hereford heifers here, they've made $2.73 a kilo. These no brand heifers in here, Sarah Bolts, they made $2.98, purchased by Westside from Bacchus Marsh, and then the 2 Murray Grey heifers on the loin, they've made $2.44, and they've gone off to Woodwards up at Swan Hill. 2 no brand steers in here, Frank Ryan's from down at Portland, they've made $3.15, and the loiner's made $2.95 for those, and that loiner steer over there, he's made $3.15. He's a really good quality kill calf. These here at $2.95, they'll go into the feedlot. These fresh heifers here, Frank Ryan's, they've made $3.02. They're lovely quality. Vendor bred, $3.02, bought by Midfield Meat. They'll probably go on feed, I'd imagine. These Euro cross heifers in here are the Poyker family Corinda Downs, Mark and Julie Poykers. They've made $3.13 a kilogram, off to the feedlot for Midfield, those heifers. Got the dash of Euro, they'll go particularly well on grain. On to a run of the plainer condition cattle here, and they're all making $2.20 to $2.44 a kilogram for those sort of plainer cattle. Same story here, these sort of lighter weight Vealers, all making over $3 a kilo. On to a pen of young bulls here. These young bulls, they've made $2.10 a kilo, and they've gone off to midfield meat, and I imagine they'll go on the grass and get grown out. We've got a run of calves over there, just younger calves. They're all making that $300 to $350 for the local restockers. So generally, our veal job today I thought was very strong. I wasn't here last week. Scott said probably not quite as strong as last week, but there is a few more cattle about that have got condition on them today. Cow job again today. Fair bit of competition, of course. They all seem to want the cows. Not quite as strong as last week, the cows, but still a lot of competition. So I'll just advise our vendors, if you've got any dry cows or any big dry heifers, or if your cattle are good enough, certainly a good time to sell them just before the numbers start to come in. It's probably not far away now, with a bit of warmer. You can see the day's not too bad after the rain last night. The feed will start to get away shortly, the cattle will do. So if you've got any cattle ready to sell and the quality's right, I advise you market them now. Well, that's our report for this week. Thank you very much. I'll report again next week.